Oh gosh. Are we already live? Hang on a second. Because I tried to schedule this. Oh, we are live. Wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. I was expecting this to work differently, but let's see here if it's actually working. Oh, we are live, yes. Hi, Alpha. How are you doing? I'm all cozy here. Let me see if I can set up this camera. I started a little early so that it can give a chance for people to come in, But I tried to schedule it, in the YouTube settings for live streaming. And of course it doesn't work out because I tried to get it to start only at 6 o'clock. So that's nice. So anyway, you might be hearing car sounds. Sorry in advance. I know, right, Alpha? I know. It's been, I don't even know how long. How does one live stream again? Hi, Snow Angel. How are you doing? Yeah, I think the last time I live streamed, it was like, what? It's the spring? I don't even remember. And I was living elsewhere, but I had to move this past fall, so. Yeah, and I didn't really set very much up for this particular live stream. I just wanted it to be more chill, and relaxing for me anyway. 11 months, really? And there goes a car. Wow, if it's actually been 11 months, that's sad. I am a sad individual. There is a story why I haven't been live streaming for 11 months, but I'm not going to tell that story tonight. My day was actually good, Snow Angel. I got some laundry done. I got some cleaning done. I organized my room a bit. So I feel like it's been a productive day, and that's always good. Thursdays are one of my days off, so I only get 2 days off a week, and that's usually when I'm trying to work on my YouTubing. So it's been nice to not have to work today. Wow, Alpha. Yeah, I'm all overdue for a live stream for sure. That's pretty sad. Hey, C. I can't talk. Hey, JC. I haven't seen you in a while. At least I think I remember you. You seem familiar too. Thank you so much. Hey, Pagan King. I haven't seen you in a while either. Thank you for the roses. I have actually been busy. I'm going to take this off for now and adjust the camera again, because I'm not sure if I'm really happy with this particular camera placement. But yeah. I think the lighting could also be a little bit better. I've got like a little cloth hanging over my ring light just to kind of dim it a bit. I've been working in retail since January of this year. It's been almost a year. And yes, that does mean I've been working throughout the entire pandemic. So it's been very tiring and life-changing and exhausting. I cracked a knuckle. Thank you so much, Alpha. I really appreciate it. I've been sorry for the squeaky chair noises. Yeah, I feel like I've neglected my channel really for like a year. For the most part, like my uploads were very few and far between, and I really regret that. And there is a story behind all that, but I'm not, like I said, I'm not going to tell it tonight. But I'm trying to make up for it now. I've been trying to make up for things since October, really. So, oh, thank you, Alpha. I actually kind of dyed it a bit more blue for November. I'm actually looking to get it dyed, freshly dyed again sometime this month. For December. I like to try to get it dyed once a month when I can. I have a local friend who does my hair. She's a licensed cosmetologist. So it's really nice when I can get her to do it. It saves me a lot of money. Oh, you're in college, JC? What are you studying? How's everyone doing, by the way? Hang on, I'm going to move myself a little bit more away from the microphone. I feel like I'm too close to it. But I know this year has been rough for all of us. So how have you all been doing? How have you been coping? Do some mic brushing while I'm talking. Are you, have you been quarantining? Are you working? Are you going to school? Or doing something else? You're chilling like a villain. Tweeted. Oh, thank you. You know, I actually forgot to tweet the stream. My bad. I have really been out of practice. Seriously been out of practice with this live streaming thing. Let me send out a tweet myself. I forgot to do that. And I'm being redundant. Stream starting. Couple of hashtags. Of course, the car sounds are going to be annoying. Alrighty, that should hopefully do it. You know what's really weird is that YouTube has flipped my camera horizontally. It's not actually the way it is in reality. Alright, let me catch up. You're studying education, JC. Aw. You know, one of my favorite teacher was my first grade teacher in elementary school. I feel like especially at that age you can make a major impact on little ones. You know, if you're patient and dedicated, I hope it works out for you. Oh, well, that's okay, Alpha. You don't have to be a villain. I'd understand. Anyway, I tried to do a little bit of a setup here. I've got some goodies underneath this little Christmas tree of mine that I'm going to be playing with for like some sound assortments and whatnot. Hey, Evil Rob. Nice of you to join us. How are you doing? Oh, man. Here, I am going to do one bit of sound assortment unintentionally. Well, it is kind of intentional, but actually, let me set this down. I got a new mug during Halloween. It's the Nightmare Before Christmas. Isn't it awesome? I love it. How are you doing, April Rob? I was asking everyone here, how have you all been coping with the pandemic and whatnot? If you're doing well. I've got some cherry limeade flavored water here. I'm gonna pour into this mug. So, okay, there we go. Oh, that's satisfying. That's very, very satisfying. Gods, I love ASMR. I am doing okay this week. Thanks for asking, Rob. Actually, this weekend, I'm doing a live stream this week because I feel like my life is kind of on hold this week because I'm about to do something. Well, I'm about to achieve something. How do I word it? I'm about to have a major accomplishment in my life this weekend, which involves making a very big investment. JC, so I'm excited. I'll get to your question in a second. So I'm both excited this week and I'm very, very nervous that something's going to go wrong. And to give an idea, should I tell everyone? It's not really a big deal, honestly, but to me it's a big deal. So, I've been without a reliable mode of transportation for over a year now. The last car I had, I accidentally wrecked it in an accident a bit over a year ago. So guess who's about to make a down payment on a car this weekend? All by herself, without any help. Well, I mean, that's kind of a lie. I'm having a local friend help me. We're gonna go to a used car dealership on Saturday. I have a few different models pinned down, but I'm so excited. Rob, why? No. Thank you so much for the donation. You're very sweet. Thank you so much. Hey, ladies, man. Wow, you actually remember my vampire character's name, Improsha. Thank you. I'm so excited. Thank you. I've actually been saving. I would take like 2/3 of my paycheck every week since. I've been saving naturally since September. When I had to move, I've been saving towards a down payment for a car. And it's been so hard. I've been having to borrow another vehicle in the meantime, which is very, very old and not as reliable. So it's been very frustrating. And, oh gosh, I had thought about asking for donations through like a GoFundMe, but I just decided against it because I didn't feel like it was right for this particular purpose. Oh yeah, ladies, man. I think I might have talked with you before, or someone. I felt like someone either made a comment on a video or a comment somewhere mentioning they were in mortuary school. I'm not sure if it was you or not, but I think I remember you too. Anyway, I'm gonna set my back down. Hi, sleeping artist. How are you doing? How are you also doing, ladies, man? I'm not sure if I asked you yet. Anyway, apologies for like the chair squeaking sounds. I am gonna maybe grab a little something from under the tree here to start doing some sound assortments while I'm talking. I'm gonna have my headphones on for now just so I can hear myself. Though I think, oh, I'm tangled up in the wires. That's not cool. Well, that's nice. Well, I am gonna take off my headphones for like just a minute. Okay. Actually, I don't know if this would be interesting or not, but would you all like to see my current mask collection? Masks to wear when you're practicing social distancing and whatnot for the pandemic. Yeah, see, like, that's a very important reason, JC, to run a GoFundMe, and I don't blame you at all. Well, I will show that first. Hold on 1 second. Okay. So, okay. It's comforting to be able to hear myself. Alright. So I have 3 masks here that I've been wearing some form of another throughout the year. Besides like your typical medical disposable mask. Oh, thank you, Sleeping Artist. I've had this tree since I think it was like 2018 or 17. It's been helping keeping me sane every holiday season. I actually wanted a real tree this year, but I decided to wait another year for that. Well, maybe not a real tree, but like a normal sized tree, at least 5 foot. But yeah, I gotta wait on that. So yeah, this was the first mask I was wearing while I was working and going out pretty much. A former friend of mine made this for me. In fact, a former local friend made it. It had lacing on the top, and there's like little birds. I don't think you can see it very well though. Maybe if I don't know. This camera's not really very good. I need to upgrade my webcam, honestly. But yeah, it's got like tiny little birds and flowers. That was the first mask I was wearing, and it was handmade. Oh, I'm glad to hear that, Kobe. And yeah, like any ASMR artists that are coming to the channel, please be sure to check them out. Let's support one another. Yeah. Thank you, Evil Rob. I appreciate that. Ardra's in the house. Oh my gosh, and she donated. You didn't have to do that, Ardra. Thank you so much. That really means a lot. I'm glad you're here too. I'm glad you were able to make it to the live stream. Yeah, see, that's kind of one of the reasons why I decided against a GoFundMe. I don't think I would have enough support for it, personally. I work in retail, ladies man, in an essential position that's been open throughout the entire pandemic. I don't want to say where, just for like security purposes, but basically think of, places like Walmart or Target or like a grocery store, that kind of thing. And I've actually been working as a stock clerk, which has been very, very tiring. What's been my favorite ASMR video to record? Well, obviously, probably my first Grim Reaper video. I think that's kind of a hard question because I feel like in the process of filming, I'm going through a lot of stress sometimes. Though it's been at least 2 years? I think it's been 2 years since I filmed that one. So I don't remember how I think I felt more immersed than anything when I was filming that one. And obviously it got a lot of, visibility and views due to some help, of course, at the time. But that character is honestly my favorite character to portray. The Grim Reaper means a lot to me in my own way. Loss prevention. Oh gosh. Mamora. I hope I'm pronouncing your name right, by the way. Mamora, I have a cosmetology friend that I meet with, I think about once a month on average, who personally dyes my hair. She does, well, she was actually out of work early on in the pandemic, because of the lockdown. So I, along with some other people, were helping kind of keep her afloat by having her, come do home visitations to kind of, do like at-home cosmetology. But we've been keeping it up ever since, like once a month. And she does my hair specifically. Her name is Joyce. And she's also going with me to the car dealership on Saturday to help me pick out a car. The Phantom was your favorite video, Kobe? Oh, I'm sorry. I mean, I'm just only sorry that I've not gotten around to doing another sequel to that. There's like a number of things I plan to do, but I feel like I'm working off of inspiration right now. Well, I don't normally have blue hair, Sleeping Artist. It's normally more of a purple, but for November I kind of purposefully went more of a blue for like special reasons. A car. But yeah, I think I was showing my mask collection. This is the mask, the second one, rather. That was a loud vehicle. Anyway. Oh, excuse me. Oh, that's embarrassing when you burp on stream, right? So yes, you will be hearing car sounds. The location here sucks. One of my goals for 2021 is to actually move again into my own place. But anyway, this is the mask I'm usually wearing now for work. I got it from Etsy. I don't remember the store's name offhand, but it's got like a little nose wire up here. So it does help keep it, like close to your face to help prevent, steaming up your sunglasses or glasses rather. Thank you. I actually love flowery print. As long as it has like a dark background, I just absolutely love that. Give up the halfling shield. That's another character I want to bring back at some point is Arwen. If that's what you're talking about. I actually loved portraying her. As stressful as that was. I'm gonna set this mask down. Wait, where's my other one? Okay, here they are. What's my favorite pattern? Like in general? Like mainly flowery patterns with like a dark background, as I said. That's like my thing. Or either, well, this kind of goes along with that, but this third mask. I don't wear this to work, obviously. It's not allowed. But this is my third mask that I have. And obviously it's not work appropriate. I have a fourth mask actually somewhere. I took a picture of myself in it for Instagram one time, but it's got like a skull face on it. but I misplaced it. I wore it around October. Oh, my favorite flower? Actually, it's the peony. I really like peonies and roses. And I don't know why I like the peony. I think all the layers of petals that there are. I just find that flower really, really gorgeous. Thank you, Evil Rob. I think it's probably my very favorite. I wear this out if I'm running an errand, and I'm obviously not going to work. By the way, Lola is here in the room. I think she's on the bed right now, though. I don't really. Oh, wait, I see her. But there is a possibility she might come visit on her own terms. So don't be surprised if she does. And I kind of have to drop everything when she does, or she gets really, really grumpy at me. Hey, Tony Tate. Nice of you to come by. Thank you so much for the hug and flowers. How are you doing? Anyway, I think I'll grab, let's see, what? I think I'll grab a piece of jewelry, honestly. I love jewelry sounds. I'll grab a piece of jewelry that I use for another one of my characters. Hey, Zachary. How are you doing? Thanks for coming by the live stream. I'm doing alright. I'm having an alright week. Excited and nervous. I talked about why a bit earlier in the stream, but it's been kind of a nerve-wracking and exciting week. I think I'm gonna adjust the lighting a little bit, though that might be a little too much. Yeah, it's gonna be a while before I film another Grim Reaper video. There's, I'm actually torn. I've got 2 video ideas I want to do next. One of them is off of one of my more popular characters. And I'm really debating whether I should make it Christmas themed or not. And then the other video is something I've been wanting to film for 3 years now and have not been able to do it yet. Oh, the Harry Potter books. You know, every time I watch the movies, I haven't read the books actually. You know, every time I take a house test for Harry Potter, I always come up as Hufflepuff, which might be kind of embarrassing. But I swear, every single time I take any sort of Harry Potter test, it always tells me you're a Hufflepuff. And I'm like, really? I have to be a Hufflepuff? I mean, people would probably figure I don't know. I guess it's not really surprising if you really know me in real life. Thank you so much, Zachary. I really appreciate that. Oh, thank you. I feel like it's been like pulling teeth to get my channel to grow, No, it's not. It's not bad being a Hufflepuff. I don't know. I was hoping I would either be a Gryffindor or Slytherin, though. What's a lovely trigger word? We have 2 Zacharys in the chat. That's probably a little loud. I apologize. I need to be more careful with how I'm holding this. Ravenclaw. Yeah, what house is everyone if you've taken the test before? I'm curious to hear about it. Oh, thank you, Born Savior. That's a cool name, by the way. Well, cool username, I should say. So We have Zachary Yabies. I hope I pronounced that right. I apologize if I botched your name. And then Zachary Kirkpatrick. I forgot what I was going to say actually. But yeah, the next 2 videos I want to work on, I am determined to film them, but one of the videos requires extensive costuming. I have to wear a wig and everything. I also need a proper dupe that I need to find. So I doubt that's going to be my next video just for right now, just because this week is going to be really tight financially for me. Obviously, since I'm about to get a car. And then the other video idea I want to do, I'm more prepared for it. I just have to go buy something at a store, obviously, to help with props. Oh, do you have children, sleeping artist? I have a bratty little fur baby over here in the corner. Little kitty cat. That's my child. Let's see. I'm gonna grab another item. I actually lost some of my props during the move back here. Sadly, but I do have certain things that I brought that I thought would be nice. Let's see. I'm gonna grab this one item. This is one of my favorite perfumes. I'm not sure if I even showed it before, but I believe it's called Stash. It's a celebrity fragrance by Sarah Jessica Parker. And it's one of my favorite fragrances anyway. That's another goal of mine, is to build up a perfume collection. Oh, you like that? You like the tapping of that? Okay, hold on. Yeah, I love tapping on glass. That's like, you gotta love that. I also, cars, come on now. Can you please leave me alone? I just wish, that the cars would not drive by this place for one evening. At least one evening. It would make my YouTube life anyway, so much easier. Oh yeah. The last 2 videos I did where I wore gloves. One of the reasons I did those videos is because I haven't had my nails done. And they were actually horrible and I didn't want to show them in a video. So I purposefully wore gloves to avoid that problem and hold off on getting nails until I was more financially stable in the month again. Hi Andy, which accent are you talking about? Are you talking about my normal speaking voice? The voice I'm using now, or are you talking about another accent that I can do? I guess that's something else I can also do for the live stream, is a bit of accent triggering. I don't know how to word it. My brain is flipping around. Normal. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that, Andy. I'm glad that you like my normal accent. Another sound that I particularly love with using glass, like a glass object like this. Taking a cap off. Oh, I think I hit that. I don't know what that sound was, but that was not a very graceful way of taking off the cap of a perfume bottle. And I absolutely love spraying sounds as well. Let's see, I gotta look in that. There you go, okay. Well, I'll do the wrist first. It's kind of awkward trying to not bump into the mic. I love that. Madame Mira Nozzle Mitarlen. I've actually been meaning to film another one of her videos. I actually attempted to film something for her a couple of, I want to say a few months or so ago. But it went horribly wrong, honestly. So I ended up just botching that video for that time. Slow voice talking? You mean like if I talk at a slower pace, Andy? Very blue light. Well, I am a fan of like slow pacing speech. I could try to speak at a slower pace for you. For anyway. Along with that perfume, I also have the lotion that goes with that said perfume. It's of the same fragrance, Stash by Sarah Jessica Parker. Oh, thank you, Evil Rob. I appreciate that. You know, I love using soft speech more than anything. And in general, I love soft speech. Just in general with ASMR, when it comes to listening to like female ASMR, that's like one of my favorite things. But I do appreciate a good whisper. I should film more whispering videos, in fact. You like my little mini Christmas tree, Zachary? Thank you so much. There's also a candle lit, but you all can't really see that very well, can you? I'll move over just a tiny bit. Yeah, I thought, for at least this live stream, because I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to do another one this month anyway. I mean, I could possibly, but I'm just not sure if I'm going to be able to, just because I want to focus on getting these next 2 videos out more so. But yeah, I thought I'd get out, my little mini Christmas tree that helps keep me sane every single year for Christmas. I could tap some more, definitely could be. Hi, Terry. How are you doing? Hi, Juicy. I'm not sure if I said hi to you yet. How are you also doing? Hi, Florence, Emily. I hope I pronounced your name right. I think I'll just call you Florence. Oh, thank you, Andy. I actually miss doing pottery. I don't really have the time to do pottery right now, along with the fact that the said studio that I was working at doing pottery work has been closed, for mainly closed due to the pandemic. So I wouldn't have been able to go there anyway. Thank you, Monochrome. I really appreciate that. And hello, welcome. Hi, Eduardo. I hope I pronounced your name right as well. How are you all doing? Oh, that's cool that you're Dutch Where's everyone from, by the way? I know Evil Rob is from the UK, for example. And Andy just said that. Oh, I can't remember where you just said you're from. I feel so bad. My mind is kind of going. Alpha's in Wisconsin. JC's in Texas. I have yet to go to Wisconsin or Texas, actually. Hold on. Just seeing the word Ireland is making me want to attempt an Irish accent, which I cannot do properly. And I'm going to botch it like hell. I tend to like to try like a Scottish accent more so. Yeah, I don't think I can do this. Cars, please leave me alone. Like, can you just chill? I'm trying to have a live stream here. California. Colby's from California. Oh, that's like a motorcycle or something. Oh, you like my southern accent, Terry? That's actually a bit hard for me to actually dive right into. I usually have to kind of get my mind in the right mindset for Betsy. But I could try to do it real quick. Hold on. And her voice is also a bit loud, so I might have to scoot back a little bit. Okay. Well, bless your heart, darling. How you doing? Shit. Stockport, UK. I'm not really familiar with the United Kingdom, so. But yeah, Evil Rob is from Stockport, UK. Monochrome Andrew from New York. Terry's from Pennsylvania. What hobbies do I do besides ASMR? Well, when I'm not like slaving away in a retail job, I like throwing pottery on the wheel when I'm able to afford to do so. I am a bit of a ceramic artist. I should have gotten one of my mugs out, actually. They're all packed. Other than that, I actually have taken up embroidery a bit. And I should have also gotten those out as well. I actually have a bit of a thread collection. Let's see if I could quietly grab this. So, I've been building up like a floss or thread collection for my embroidery. Though, if I remember, I haven't picked up a needle for it though for like months because I've been so depressed. But I've been doing some embroidery. I actually want to do that for like maybe a live stream at some point, is to do some embroidery because I think that could be really nice. Like a really nice way of providing ASMR and relaxation is to sell. What did I miss? How are you coping with this tough year? Is your job okay? I've been working in an essential position for retail since January. I'm coming up to my 1 year now of being there. I've been working as a stock clerk, specifically in the pharmacy area, believe it or not. So it's been very, very interesting given that we've been going through this pandemic, you know. And at first, it was very difficult to adjust. Or actually, I have a funny story, actually. Kind of a funny customer story from the other day. A customer came up to me. They were looking at vitamins. And they were going like they weren't talking to me specifically, but they were looking towards me while I was working. And they were like, without saying anything. And I was like, okay. So I came up to them, and this is like an elderly gentleman. Actually, I think he's also English. He had a British accent of some sort. But he came up to me. Well, not, I came up to him after he gestured me over, and he was like, you want to know something funny? I've got arthritis, and he put the vitamin that I need to treat my arthritis on the bottom shelf here, the very bottom shelf. So they were just teasing me. That's not so funny of a story now that I think about it. I'm sorry. All right, what am I missing? Thank you all so much. Thank y'all so much, y'all. I really appreciate that. Betsy, really appreciate it. Oh, it's hard to slip into her accent. Thank you, Melissa. I hope I pronounced your name correctly. That's a very lovely way of spelling it, by the way. Thank you. You do horseback riding, Colby? I did a little bit of, I'm not as experienced with horseback riding, but I did go on a horseback riding expedition, like maybe some years back. It's very tough on your body, actually, if you're not used to it, I find. Thank you, Zachary, so much. You like the way we say vitamin, Bandy? Sounds friendly. Gosh, I wonder what you think of Southern accents then. It must sound really, really friendly then. Yeah, I remember the last time I was horseback riding, actually. It really hurt my backside a lot. Mylisha. Is that how you say it? Oh, thank you. Thank you for loving me. I'll do some nail tapping while I'm talking. Florence says, do you have any wishes for 2021? This is going to sound really weird, but I want to go home for 2021. I'm not home here where I am now. I'm just renting a room temporarily in a different location. But I want to go home to my own place. And that's kind of one of the reasons why I started my ASMR channel, is to be more, well, at the time when I did start, in like 2017, I think it was, I was naively thinking, I'll grow so fast and I'll be more financially stable so that I can move into my own place. And that's been like one of the main goals, is to get my own place, like either my own apartment or my own, I don't know. If I have to rent a basement, I will. I certainly can't afford a house right now, that's for sure. Well, Andy, that really depends on what I could find when I'm ready to move again. That's like my next financial goal, is to be able to move into my own place elsewhere, at least in a rental place or something. Will you be seeing any tinkling new characters in 2021, Monochromax? I sat down with a notepad and I wrote down ideas for videos, and I had at least 30 ideas written down. Most of them roleplay videos, but some of them do. Oh gosh, that was a little harsh. There is one character I'm actually kind of fleshing out in my head. I would be wearing a wig for her though, but I have a hat already that would go really well for her. She would be wearing a hat. I don't want to say what it is because I tend to be very secretive about what I'm working on, just for reasons. Oh yeah, there's at least 2 characters I want to portray that I haven't portrayed yet. And if things are timed well, I might be bringing a somewhat new character before January, but well, I mean, I'm currently living in the United States, in Maryland right now, if that's what you're asking, Andy, but I would not call this room my home. I have a hard time feeling at home, actually, in general. It's something I've not felt for a number of years. Terry, oh yeah, Cyberpunk 2077. I know that's like the thing right now. I actually did put it on my wish list for Steam. You know what? I really want to do like ASMR gameplay so bad. I want to sometimes live stream just playing a video game so effing bad. You'll have no idea. Oh, guess who's here? Guess who's coming to join us in a second. I'll adjust the camera a little bit, but I think Lola's coming to visit. But I definitely want, I'm definitely interested in Cyberpunk 2077. But if I do get it, I would want to either record hey Lola. I would either want to record myself playing it. Hang on, let me move the microphone. I had to mute it while I'm moving it. Hey Lola, this is where we drop everything because Lola wants to be the center of attention. Oh wow, oh yeah, you're in California, right, Zachary? I hope I remembered correctly. Well, thank you, Evil Rob. Thank you for coming to the live stream. I know it's really late for you, and I really appreciate you stopping by. Lola, the microphone's covering you up. Oh, you're gonna... Oh, she smells the perfume. That's not really good for you to lick in. Thank you, Monochrome. Oh, I know, Alpha. I've been playing Dead by Daylight offline. I mean, not when I'm not doing YouTube. I've been playing that like all the time. I got Elodie to Prestige 1 actually. Thank you so much, Zachary. Yes, this is Lola for those who don't know. She is my fur baby, my little fur child, and she's been getting into this habit of wanting to claim this computer chair of mine at night, because usually by now I would be either in bed, settling in for the night before like work. So she tends to get used to having this chair. You would do a great roleplay painting the viewer's portrait. Oh, you mean like Isabel Imagination? Because she's a really good painter. If anyone knows who she is, she's one of my favorite ASMR artists, actually. She's a great inspiration to me. She does these really amazing portraits, I think with oil, if I'm correct. Bless you. Bless you. I'm not really that good of a painter, actually. I would rather be doing ceramic art. That's more my thing. Thank you so much, all of you who are complimenting Lola. I know it's kind of hard to see her because the mic's in the way. Let me see. Just wanted to lower it a little bit so you could see Lola better. Now, she's a very finicky cat. Oh, I got some cat fur on my face. She's a very finicky cat. There we go. That might be better. She's a very finicky cat. She does not like to be picked up unless it's completely on her terms. like, I couldn't make her do this if I tried. She has to be the one who wants to sit in my lap first. She really likes my perfume, apparently. And her cat toys are right there in that little blue container. But each time we chill and not play and we cuddle, she does like to steal the spotlight. I have to admit, Monochrome, she's a bit of a diva. Quite a bit of a diva. Lola, you're not, I guess you are making the live stream entertaining, aren't you? So we're just going to be petting her and chit-chatting. Let's see, what else can I talk about? Are there any other questions you all have for me? What time is it anyway? Oh, 6:44 my time. So that means I'll be live streaming for at least another hour and 15 minutes, hopefully. Oh, Lila, you are a precious girl, and we love you. I like to sing to her sometimes. We love you, yes we do, we love you. What kind of music do I like? I'm kind of eclectic when it comes to my music tastes. I hope you can hear me, by the way, with the mic kind of this far away, but I like, well, when I was really, really little, my parents insisted we listen to like 50s, 60s, and 70s music, along with some 80s music at the time. So I do have an appreciation for those genres. I also have an appreciation for certain metal music, like alternative metal, death metal sometimes. I like Tori Amos, for those who might know her. She's one of my favorite musicians. But I like her music mainly from the 1990s that she did, and like very early 2000s. I have like cat hair in my face, that's why I'm wiping it. And I also like, it really all depends. I also like epic video game type of music and like fantasy type of music, cinematic music. Oh yeah, I think I remember that video, Monochrome. I don't think I could ever I don't think that would be my thing, trying to imitate other ASMR artists. Lola does purr, but it's like a very quiet purr, and I think the microphone's too far away right now for it to get picked up. But she can purr, it's just she's got a very quiet purr. Oh. I don't believe I've heard of Code Pandora. Let me list some groups or artists I've been listening to lately. Like I've been listening to I think they're called Birthday Massacre. And I also like a little bit of jazz, depending. Melody Gardot, I think is her name. She's got like this loungy, beautiful jazz voice. I love hearing her music. Lola, what? Lola, what, kid? Audra, you're appearing. I hope you're feeling better, by the way. I know, me too, right? Like, music like from Lord of the Rings or like from Skyrim, things like that. I absolutely love it. Oh gosh, I'm getting like cat fur all over my face. It's not very attractive. Lola, you're being very, very clingy, but I love you very, very much. You're a good girl, and I love you. She's just taking in all of this attention. There's other music genres that I like. I just can't think of them offhand. I listen to Spotify religiously when I'm driving. I did show a little bit of a playlist of like the tracks that I was listening to the very most on Instagram, like in a story, and also on Twitter in a tweet. I know, right? She's definitely in massage paradise right now. I think she likes it when I have long nails. And I scratch her with it. Scratch, scratch, scratch. Oh, dubstep. I like some dubstep. I guess it depends. Like, when it comes to music, this is gonna sound really bad, but sometimes, like, I could be listening to something with lyrics that are just, like, awful and kind of controversial and, like, evil sounding, but I'll appreciate the sound of the piece. Like, whatever instruments they're using, or, like, the sound of the vocals. You could be singing about Lucifer, for example, but if it sounds right, I might really like it. And I know that's really bad of me to say. Oh, and Lola. Oh, excuse me. Lola's leaving for now. She's had enough pets. But I'm glad she was able to make an appearance. Oh, that's another thing. I need to get Lola a kitty brush. Oh. Good night, Tony Tate. Thank you so much. Oh, Lola's actually in the corner here. I don't know if you can all see her. You can barely see her right here. Do I have a favorite song from the soundtrack of The Lord of the Rings? Let me move the microphone. I just like to mute it when I move it because it tends to be very loud, and I don't want to disrupt like the ASMR vibe we got going here, or I'm trying to achieve anyway. You know, I love what's his name? I love Pippin's solo that he sings. I think it's called, what is it? The Edge at Night. I can't remember. But oh man, that's so heart and soul moving, heart wrenching. The way Pippin sings that. Oh, I hope I got the right name for the character. But I love that song, and I also love the music they play for when Arwen and Aragorn secretly meet up, and she gives him the necklace, you know. There's also a song that someone did specifically for The Lord of the Rings that I think played during the credits of The Two Towers. I can't remember the artist's name. I think her first name was Emily or something. But she kind of reminds me of Bjork, if you know who that is. And she did a song about Gollum. And that was also very emotionally powerful to me. You're so jealous, so jealous. I need to skip back. You're so jealous of Lola Monochrome. I'm sorry. You know, I did do like a Lola petting video before, but it didn't do well. It bombed horribly. I also, let's see, what else? I love like basically all the music from Lord of the Rings, really. But those particular pieces are like my absolute favorites. Oh, yeah, there is a track from 28 Days Later that I love, actually. It's very intense. I don't remember the name of it, Terry, though. I don't know if it was that one. Or like, it was an instrumental piece, though, for the movie. It was very spooky, very scary. Well, now that Lola has gone to bed, I do believe you can kind of see her right there. I think that's her anyway. No, that's just my blanket. Sorry. She's out of the shot for right now. Let me see if I can get her. no, my fan's covering it. It's not going to work out. The fan's covering her. I'm going to get another prop. Actually, I think I'll do some hair brushing if I can. Though I'm going to have to take off my headset for it. Oh, you loved the Lola video monochrome. I'm glad. Oh yeah, that's another good piece, Andy. I love Gandalf in general. He's like one of my favorite characters in Lord of the Rings. At least the movie. Oh, you mean like in the Shire Ardra? I couldn't think for a second. I have a feeling this is more relaxing if I brush a bit more slowly. I need to remember to try to... One of the things I want to do when I'm filming next time for anything is try to remember to use slow pacing movements, speech maybe, depending on what I'm filming. Well, excuse me, what I'm filming next. My favorite quote from Lord of the Rings. That's hard. You shall not pass. That's my favorite. Other than that, you know what would be fun? Because I still kind of memorized the lines. I could speak Elvish maybe a little bit. I don't know if some of you saw the Lord of the Rings collab I did, where I portrayed Arwen. It's in my collab playlist if you want to check it out if you haven't. But I did portray Arwen for one video, and I still kind of remember some of her lines. Im Arwen Danin Mathaid Lasto Danin. I can't remember the rest of it. Oh man. I studied those lines for like days at the time. I really miss portraying her, actually. Does anyone have any specific sound assortment requests you'd like me to do that I might have over here? I do have a pair of latex gloves I could play with for a tiny bit. Or is everyone enjoying the hair brushing right now? I'll have to remember that, Terry. Fiendweaver, you said. You want more Elvish. Those are the lines that I just remember offhand, Andy. I don't remember the rest of the lines that I did. They were very difficult to memorize at the time. Funny story, actually. Oh, I didn't know that monochrome. I always thought that meant he was telling them to just run away, given this scene at the time. Oh. You know, when the pandemic is over, I really want to invest in like a cosplay outfit for Arwen, I think. I wouldn't mind that. But you know, I think that's either a fire truck or an ambulance. Oh, that's... Here, I'll mute myself. I apologize for that. The traffic here is really, really heavy, even at this time of night, unfortunately. It's like the biggest issue I have with filming in general, at least while I'm living in this location, are the car sounds. It's really, that's why I have to edit my videos the way I do. Are because of these car sounds, and I usually have to wait until later on in the evening for like the car traffic to like die down a bit. But it's always there. It's always there, and I can never get rid of them. Oh, I actually haven't, Terry. I was preparing for this live stream. I should have probably have taken time to do that. Oh, you know, and my roommate here was even telling me about that too, but I was so concentrated on getting this live stream prepared. Don't be sorry, Ardra. I hope you feel better and you have a good evening. Thank you for stopping by. I really appreciate it. Little face touching for all of you, by the way. Thank you for stopping by, all of you. I really appreciate it. Do I like mouth click sounds? Gave me ASMR tingle. School as a kid, when a teacher whispered over my shoulder, thought I was... I am open to like click sounds. You mean like let me set the brush down actually. And let me also put my headphones back on because I feel self-conscious without being able to hear myself. To make sure things are quiet enough. Oh, the background sounds. I hope the background ambience is not too bad for all of you, but some mouth click sounds. You mean like? Do you mean like that? Is that what you mean? I could do that maybe for a little bit. Someone came by one of my other live streams one time and requested I make a certain sound, and I can't remember what that sound actually was. Like, it just reminds me of that kind of trigger. Thank you, Zachary, so much. I really appreciate that. I think I'm gonna adjust the lighting just a little tiny bit. I think I'm gonna mute my... Actually, maybe not. I just feel like that's a little too bright. I feel like I have to keep adjusting it though. Let's see. I'm trying to get better about makeup. I'm kind of talking to myself here. You like gentle face touching? Oh, that was loud. I'm sorry. Gentle face touching. Is it? I feel like I have to be like... I hope I'm doing that alright enough. There's like a certain art to doing this. I feel like I'm not really achieving it very well right this moment. Or I could be doing this a bit better than I am. face touching for all of you. I'd like to enjoy it. Just take care of yourselves. I'm not sure how to pronounce your name. Malachi. Oh, I think I botched your name. I'm so sorry. They said, so at school I was a weird kid. How were you in school? I was also a weird kid, to be honest. I was also very, very depressed throughout high school. I was also a theater kid. I loved theater so much. But at the time, I was not that good at it. And sometimes I just think I wish I could take the wisdom and the life experiences that I developed up until now. And sometimes I wish I could go back to high school to make different choices than I did. And if I could go back, I probably would want to pursue theater, like in college, instead of art, like I originally did. You mean like this, Andy? I mean, I'm kind of open to them. It's kind of hard for me to purposefully do it. When I'm doing wet mouth sounds, it tends to come naturally when I do. Oh, I love Gentle Whispering, by the way. She's another one of my favorite artists. I especially love a particular video series that she's been doing lately that involves comparing celebrities and deciding like their colors, what colors would flatter them the most in terms of their look. You know what I'm talking about. She's got like this assortment of colored fabric, and they're either cool tones or warm tones. That's been like my favorite series she's done lately. Oh, I kind of wish I could do that. You love the heartbeat ASMR the best. I'm not sure what you mean. You mean like having a heartbeat sound going? Oh, you're welcome, Monochrome. I really appreciate hearing that. Maybe I could do 2 triggers at once with the wet well sounds, and at least try and do anyway. And the face touch. You know, I know we've discussed how hard this year has been, but I want you all to know that we will get through this one way or the other. Especially those of you in the United States. We will get through this. And it won't be long until we enter a Renaissance period. And of course, a vehicle had to interrupt. Thank you so much for that. I'm being so sarcastic right now. I'm not sure if I've seen like the heart beating video ASMR trigger that you're talking about, Terry. You mean like you get something to let a viewer listen to your heartbeat? That's an interesting concept. I guess that could work. I don't have anything like that offhand though to be able to achieve that right now though. Yeah, that's kind of why I got close up. It's easier to achieve let's see. Let me check the time. Oh God. At least 50 minutes left. Because I'm aiming to try to do this live stream for at least 2 hours. I want to show you all my oracle card. Well, it's not a collection, but I recently got these oracle cards. I used them for my fairy video I did not that long ago, but I'd like to show them. Second. Okay. So, you probably can't see the art of the box very well. There you go. That's a bit better, actually. So I was in a Barnes & Noble bookstore, and I saw these oracle spiritual animal cards. And I know I had a set of tarot cards, but when I saw these deck of cards at the bookstore at the time, I felt really drawn to these. Like so drawn, like something was speaking to me when I saw these cards, and I felt like I had to purchase them. So I did. Though now that I got them out, there you can kind of see the art better. Oh, Andy, thank you so much for the donation. That's very kind of you. You know, let me pull out these cards real quick, even though it would be kind of hard to do so. Oh, I forgot how you even open this. It's been a while. Hi, Ingrid. Ooh, I like that name. Hi, Ingrid. How are you? Hold the bear mic up against your chest. Take a few deep breaths. I don't know if I feel comfortable doing that. That's interesting. I don't know if, like, I think that would be very hard to actually record, but I might try that by myself just to see if that actually works. But I don't know if I would feel comfortable actually doing that. But anyway, I might look into that one closely. Anyway, these are my oracle cards for those who might remember from my one hypnotizing fairy video that I did. Oh, you're welcome, Ingrid. I tend to want to roll my R's when I'm saying your name for some reason. It's a fun name to say, actually. Ingrid. Oh, you're welcome, Andy. So yeah, okay, that's a good angle. I'm gonna have to keep a watch on this as I'm showing these. But each of these oracle cards has like a different creature on it. It represents a different animal spirit, and they have different meanings. Like the starfish spirit, open to infinite possibilities. I haven't looked at the book in a while. I need to really read up on these cards again. But it's something that I'm interested in. And then we have like the beaver spirit, who's all about having a solid foundation in life. Well, thank you, Monochrome. I appreciate your understanding. Okay. I'm not going to show all of these cards, just a few of them. Now we have the Dragonfly Spirit. Truth transcends illusion. That's a pretty card, too. So I think that's a card that's supposed to be more about, like, embracing the truth or speaking the truth. For what I'm guessing, anyway. Oh, thank you, Florence. Yeah, that's kind of why I'm getting these cards out, is I'd like to kind of get back into doing something like that at some point. Is like reading at least oracle cards for people. Then we have the Panther Spirit. I'm not really prepared to do that tonight, though, but we have the Panther Spirit, which is about, I think, about power, reclaiming, maybe feeling empowered. Hi, Captain Corey. How are you? Oh, thank you, Ingrid. I really appreciate that. It means so much. But some people, that was a bit harsh of a whisper, I apologize. Some people like the sound of cards being shuffled. Though I'm not that good at card shuffling. Yeah, I think the next time I do a live stream, I would like to try to do some oracle card reading, but I'd have to have like a table set out, and maybe a second webcam would be helpful for that, so you could see me shuffling at the same time. That would be nice. I have yet to really accept scripts from a writer. I tend to like either improv during my video making, or I tend to write my own scripts. But you're always welcome, I guess, to email me about it. Depending on what the script consists of, like, I might be open to that. I don't really know though. Hey, Wrath, how are you? I think you're one of my Patreon supporters. I'm glad you're here. Let's see. I think I might move on to another sound as sort of a trigger. I'm gonna have to put these away. I'm glad you're here, Rav. I'm glad you were able to make it to the live stream. Those are very interesting titles for scripts, Captain Cole. Okay, time to put these back in the box. Quietly enough, anyway. I love this box so much. Okay. I think I'll pull out the latex gloves now. Because I know some of you are a fan of these. Don't be sorry, Rav. It's okay. I don't expect everyone to tune into my live streams. It's quite fine. Hi, Colby. Welcome back. And for those of you who are tuning in, I apologize for the car noises you will be hearing in the background at times. I live in a rural area, but there's still like especially early on in the day and evening. And it gets really annoying for recording, believe me. But I appreciate you tuning in here, regardless, and watching my live stream. Oh, thank you, Captain Corey. I really appreciate that. Thank you, Monochrome. I appreciate that too. I do have, an email. I believe it's lilibetteasmr@gmail.com. You can always email me there. I could maybe at the very least entertain an audio only idea, because that's something that I might open myself up to eventually. Though I don't know if the majority of my audience would like that or not. Thank you so much, Zachary. I really appreciate you stopping by and tuning into the live stream. And Cars, could you please be quiet? I think the lighting got a little bit. There we go. That's a bit better. Thank you again, Zachary. I hope you have a good night. Hello, Joshua. How are you? I don't know if this would be too intense or not. I think I've done this before where I would wear latex gloves and brush the microphone. You think we should start making plans for 10K? I wish, Joshua. I wish it were that easy to get to 10,000 subscribers. It's been harder for me to grow my channel. I mean, for this year, up until October, it's kind of been my fault that my content, that my channel's not been doing so well up until, I want to say October. But there's been personal reasons for that. That, again, I'm not ready to talk about. You know what, Terry? I actually used to play with Pogs. I read your comment and I meant to say something about it, but now I know what you're talking about. I used to play with Pogs 1 year in the 90s. They were popular, very popular at the time. But no, I don't collect them now. Well, thank you, Rav. I hope I'm pronouncing your name correctly, by the way. But thank you so much, Rav. It really means a lot to hear that. I usually am very hard on myself, believe it or not. It's a very trying experience. Trying to run an ASMR channel, and trying to grow a thick skin. Because you're usually always comparing yourself and thinking what you could do better. And it can be very draining emotionally, but I'd like to think as the years wane on, that I'm steadily getting better. It's kind of funny. With my latest upload, I have not gotten as many subscribers as I had this week. I think I gained at least 50 subscribers this week alone. And that's a really big deal for me because I usually don't get that many in a short period of time. Ooh, that's very satisfying. I like that a lot. I don't know if that's too intense. When I spread my fingers like that, it kind of reminds me of this is latex. That's so weird, isn't it? The lighting's kind of... I'm going to change the lighting a little bit. Bring this purple light. Have this one purple light here. Actually, I could change it to like a variety of colors. But it might make the live stream a bit more visually appealing, maybe. Although it's kind of messing up the lighting now. Now there's like green and purple going on here. That is so funny. I need like a cooling filter on my webcam or something. I think it's just the lighting in general. See, like, I guess that lighting's not bad actually. Nope. There is a method to my madness. Thank you, Terry. Thank you, Florence. You know, I will feel especially accomplished if some of you actually have fallen asleep right now. That would be so funny. I meant to also get out my leather gloves for this live stream, but I misplaced them somewhere. Which is not good because I kind of need them for the cold when I'm going to work and whatnot and driving. And like and if you have like a plastic steering wheel, it gets really cold in the winter, and the gloves help a lot with the cold. I know you know, monochrome. It's a very frustrating thing for all of us. It's okay, Florence. You can always... I'll probably have this uploaded on my channel, this live stream. It'll probably stay up on my channel, so that you can watch it later, even though I won't be live anymore. So it's okay. I'm just kind of in the zone right now. I just love the sound of brushing the mic with these gloves. It's so satisfying. Satisfyingly ASMR. Bye, Andy. Thank you for tuning into the live stream. Have a good sleep. I hope you have sweet dreams, rather. Sweet dreams. And good night. I hope those of you who have fallen asleep or are on your way to falling asleep have a good night's sleep. Okay. I think I'll move on. Let me check the time actually. Okay, so I'm gonna try to stream for at least 30 more minutes. So let me see here. I'm trying to think of what other prop to bring out next. There's this one idea I have actually that I want to try. I can't remember if I've done it before or not. For another live stream. I hope that wasn't too loud. But I want to bring out my little candle holder here. Oh, look at the lighting here. I'm just seeing. That's a very nice effect. I love that. Holy crud. That's so pretty. That was not even intentional. I didn't even know it could do that. For like the camera. Do you see? Like, I would have to point here, but you see here, here, how there's this really nice lighting effect. That's gorgeous. I'm glad to hear that, Terry. When I do consume ASMR from other artists, I tend to also use it like for my insomnia as well, so I can very much relate. So, you know what's also very funny? I'll find myself watching a YouTube video that's not even ASMR related. Like, it could be like someone playing a horror game, and it would not be ASMR at all, but I'll still find myself falling asleep. Despite like people screaming and whatnot, I don't know why I do that now. So I'll even sleep through ads that play on YouTube, which is really hilarious. But it helps the YouTuber in question that I'm watching. So it's good for them. I agree. This is a very cool visual effect, isn't it? I might have to replicate this another time. I didn't even know it could do that. Yeah, this is my favorite candle holder. I've had this for, I think, a few years now. I got it originally from Yankee Candle. And the candle here is actually like, the colors are not really coming through very well on this webcam. But the color is more of like a dark purplish cranberry looking thing. But it's showing like looking pale pink from what I can see. I need a better webcam, to be honest. Let's just face it. I could just use better equipment in general, but I'm going to work with what I've got. Melanie Martinez albums put you to sleep, Terry. I don't think I've heard of her on your subwoofer. Is she a singer? I feel embarrassed asking that. I feel like I should know who she is. I wonder what would happen if I... Oh, the lighting effect kind of goes away. I guess it depends on where exactly. Oh, that's also kind of cool. There's a halo here. See? Now we got a halo going. That's really cool. I really miss live streaming. I'm glad I did this. And I hope I can live stream more again in the future. Maybe I can aim for like, maybe at least one live stream a month or something. Hi Dawn, how are you? What's my favorite Christmas movie? Let me think about that. Because for like the longest time it used to be A Christmas Story, but it's kind of changed since then. I honestly want to say like The Nightmare Before Christmas, even though technically that's both. Ooh, sorry. Even though that's technically both Halloween and a Christmas film. I also like, I don't know if you ever heard of Scrooged, I believe it's called. It's got, what's his name in it? What is I can't think right now. My brain is having issues. There is an actor in Scrooged. He stars in it. Oh, I feel embarrassed. I should know this actor's name. Bill Murray, thank you. Thank you, yes, Bill Murray. But I really like Scrooged. I especially like how they portrayed the ghosts of the ghosts in there, and like the Grim Reaper, the last ghost. You know, I liked how they did all that, and I just generally liked that take of A Christmas Carol. So yeah, like, let me see if I can do this more slowly. Actually, so like, The Nightmare Before Christmas and Scrooged. And I also like Muppets Christmas Carol as well. Oh, you know what? Above all else, I love this is gonna date me a little bit. I love the Rankin Bass Christmas movies. You know what I'm talking about? The claymation films of like Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. And some of them are animated, I think, like Frosty the Snowman. I think it's by Rankin Bass, right? If I'm remembering correctly. Oh gosh, now I want to have like a Christmas movie marathon of those films. Oh, those are my absolute favorite above like Scrooged and Nightmare Before Christmas and Muppets Christmas Carol. What are all your favorite Christmas movies? Those are you still awake anyway? Oh, thank you, Florence. I'll do some more of the mic brushing. Oh, Ralph, I know. The Island of Misfit Toys. Oh, my heart. I'm sorry. The song they sing is so sad. No one wants a choo-choo train with square wheels. I felt sorry for I remember there was a cowboy riding an ostrich. There's a doll. I can't remember what's wrong with the doll. Does she cry? Is that what it is? Like, she's always sad. I can't remember what was wrong with her. Why she's a misfit? Because when I was watching the movie originally, she seemed like a normal doll to me. Like, nothing was wrong with her. But I think, if I remember, it was because she was too sad. But there's nothing wrong with being sad, you know? And sometimes when we go through something very sad or traumatic, we need our time to grieve. And to process that sadness. You need time to grieve and be sad. Sorry. This year has been really hard on me for reasons I won't get into right now. Like I said, I wish I could talk about it, but it's just not the right time right now. But I am in a much better place in life now. And being here in this live stream with you all has been especially fulfilling for me and rewarding. It's being able to connect with all of you. And I appreciate all of you. I appreciate every soul that's tuned in to watch me and to listen to my ASMR rambling and my whisper. I'm glad you are here too, Terry. I'm glad you all are here. Oh, that was a bone pop. I apologize for that. I usually have to edit that out when I'm filming, when I pop a joint accidentally. It's a really annoying problem we ASMR artists tend to have. Oh, I forgot to use this other prop that I got here under the tree. That was loud. That was especially loud. But I thought, I've got a couple of nail polishes here. And I like the sound, again, of like tapping on metal or glass. Or what's really magical about like this type of prop, let me see if I can, maybe right here, okay, is when you tap them together, like oh so gently. That's like a very nice sound right here. I know, I'm sorry, Monochrome. I need a better computer chair, to be honest. I might just splurge on another chair before I do another live stream again. That hopefully won't be as squeaky. This chair's about lived its life anyway. I need a new one. But first, I need to get through buying the car that I mentioned earlier in the stream, which should hopefully happen this weekend if things go well. Oh, thank you. I appreciate hearing that, Rav. But still, you know, I'm beating myself up again, as you know. Every little thing that could go wrong. But you know, that was a loud vehicle. But nothing's ever perfect in life, isn't it? I do have another makeup product over here. At least the chair's being kind of more quiet this time. If I can find it. No, that was bad. But you know what? I'm gonna get out something else. Although I think we're about to be interrupted again by Lola. Ex-rocker. This chair is kind of pricey. Because I don't know if I can spend... I'm being kind of frugal right now. So I don't know if I can get like a gaming chair necessarily, if that's what that is. You know, I've been meaning to just... I've been meaning to find the time to film a better quality measuring type of ASMR video. But I have a hard time coming up with like a plot for it. Because I feel like the one I did before was not very good. Lola baby. Mommy is doing a live stream right now. Monochrome, you mean like filming from inside the car? And tapping on the things in the car? Because I could potentially be open to that, but I don't know if I want to let people know exactly what kind of car I have. I might be open to that though. If that's what you mean. I might hide certain things about the inside of the car to not give away like what model it is. Just for security purposes. I don't know, maybe I'm being too paranoid. Yeah, I think definitely for next time I want like better lighting for video. See, I feel like that's too much lighting. Oh, Lola's eating. There you go, ladies and gentlemen. You get to witness Lola eating from her food dish and interrupting the video, the live stream. Oh, actually, Terry, that might not be a bad idea for a video. I might do that. Maybe make it into a roleplay video of some sort, actually. I'll have to write that down. Hold on a second. I have like a document on my phone of like all my ASMR ideas. I wrote down this one idea for a Christmas video, but I don't think I'm gonna do it. I'm just not ready for it yet. So driving at night ASMR vid. I would probably have to invest in like a special tripod for the car in question. You know, and especially for like the microphone. That's gonna be kind of hard to achieve. Unless I use a different microphone entirely, but we'll see about that. I can at least film something from inside the car at some point. Oh no, I'm looking at all my social media. Bad, Lilibette, bad. Put the phone down. Am I the... I don't know. Oh goodness, chairs. I'm sorry about the chair. I don't know if it's just me, but does anyone else get kind of peeved off when you're spending time with like, maybe not necessarily a friend, but someone you're very, very close to? Like, if you're with a significant other or something, do you get annoyed when you're trying to spend quality time with them and they just pull out their phone and they're like glued to it, and glued to social media. That's like one of my biggest pet peeves. And also, if I'm like sharing a laundry machine with someone, if the other person just leaves their laundry in there overnight when I want to do laundry, that's another one of my biggest pet peeves. Well, monochrome, I'm not sure if that's fully true, but I am looking at a couple of different like car brands, makes. I don't know how you word it. I'm not really that good with cars. But I kind of have it narrowed down to a few different choices depending on what I could find. And I do feel like the logo, it can be on the steering wheel. So I might like find things like that, you know. But I guess I might be a little... Oh, the wet mouth sounds are coming through as I'm drinking. That's funny. But to be fair, I'm not looking at an American-made car. I'm not, I could be mistaken, but I don't think American-made cars are that reliable compared to, like, other ones you could get out there. But that's just me. Alright, let me check. I know I had just put down my phone. Let me check the time again. Okay. As a vehicle is driving by. How lovely. We have been live streaming for a little over 2 hours already, but I'm going to try to go on for a little bit longer for all of you, even though I do have work in the morning. Let me see. I do have another prop at least. Chair, please don't do that. Maybe I won't really reach for that prop after all. GMs, you're terrible, Terry. Yeah, I wasn't really looking at GMs. Let's see if I can move. Oh, I wonder if this is actually... I'm going to pull something else out. Sorry for that noise again. I actually have... Since I do work with healthcare products in my work, I do have some Purell hand sanitizer here. And I don't know if this can be considered a ASMR trigger or not, but I could do this. Oh, that's actually nice. As some hand sanitizer drops into my lap. Hello, disappointed horse. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you stopping by and tuning into the live stream. Ooh, that's a lot of popping noise. Dawn, I honestly don't know. I kind of have an answer to that question, but I don't know if it's like a legitimate answer. I kind of wish I had the money to get an RV, which is not exactly a car, you know, but I would love to just be able to afford to go like on road trips when things are more normal again. and, explore my country and go to states that I haven't been to. Excuse me. Yeah, I heard Hyundais are not that bad. Terry, do you mean like a BMW? That would be kind of cool, actually. Thank you, Monogram. I appreciate your understanding. Oh, thank you, Drink Your Tea. You have a very fun username. YouTube name. I like your name. Drink Your Tea. Speaking of which, I'm gonna drink my water. Thank you so much for stopping by. Oh, Volkswagen. My mistake. Excuse me. I hate when, like, unintentional mouth sounds come through, like a burp or something. It's so Volkswagen. Yeah, I'm looking at, like, something else, personally. But I'm very excited about it, and it's my first time even buying a car myself without, like, financial help at all. Ooh, that's very old. Well, I don't want to say that's old, but for a vehicle, that's old. That's a very good year, though. That's a very good year in general. I would love to live, some states I'd like to visit. Portland, maybe Washington State, California at some point, maybe. Technically, I'd like to visit Hawaii, but that would involve flying, obviously. Hawaii is definitely up there. I'd love to visit. One day I will be going to Las Vegas, but only because of, like, personal reasons that involve my late brother. And that might be too depressing to talk about, but I do intend to also visit Las Vegas at some point. So Nevada, and I can't remember. I'm being an ignorant American here. I can't remember where the Grand Canyon is. I can't remember if that is Nevada or someplace else. I feel embarrassed to say that. I just can't remember right offhand. I would like to visit New York as well at some point, because I've never been to New York. I think those are the gists of the locations of the states that I would most like to visit if I could. Okay. Let's see. It is almost 8 o'clock my time. As much as I love hanging out with all of you, I really should be wrapping this up. But I'm going to provide some more mic brushing as I do so. And I'm gonna wish you all a very good night. And sweet dreams. I hope you all have a safe and lovely evening. That you answer Don's question really quick before I go. Oh, now unknown perceptions here too. Now I feel really terrible because I'm just wrapping up this stream. I'm so sorry. I'll answer Don's question and maybe I'll stay for a few more minutes. Hello, unknown perception, by the way. I'm glad you came by the live stream. Let's see. I have visited the United Kingdom before. I would not mind really going there again at some point. I would also like to visit Japan, maybe. Ireland, maybe. Scotland. I think those would be beautiful places to visit. Oh, yeah. And, maybe like the Netherlands or Iceland. I think those would be very, very beautiful places. I'm glad you had fun, Monochrome. I'm glad you all had a lot of fun. But I do have work in the morning, unfortunately. At like 9 a.m. And I really would like to wind down for a bit. But I will do this again soon. And I will try to get at least another roleplay video at least up on my channel this month soon. I have to work on it on my next day off, which is Sunday. So hopefully maybe next week I'll have a video out. Thank you all for being patient and kind.